Hey, welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day, and thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Back with a new Mythic Rank Magic the Gathering Arena standard best of one deck. It's Golgari Elves, the color combination of green and black, utilizing the creature type elf as a tribal build. We're going to break down the deck list, talk about the strategies and synergies, demonstrate this within our gameplay footage against the best decks and players in the world, and of course wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and pack opening. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You can also become a YouTube member to challenge me 1v1 every single Sunday on our YouTube live stream. Thanks again, and let's take a look at the deck. Golgari Elves is the name of the game. Green and black, standard best of 160 card, 2.4 average mana value, 30 creatures, 8 non-creatures, 22 land. Building around the new Tyvar. 4 mana, 5 power, 4 toughness, and when one or more elves you control attack, they gain death touch until the end of turn. So this is really going to make it so your opponents don't want to block you. If they do, they're going to lose their blocker no matter what, unless they themselves have first strike or double strike. Furthermore, each creature you control has, whenever an mana ability of this creature resolves, put that many +1/+1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana that was produced. This ability is going to trigger only once each turn. So we do have a couple ways to accomplish that within the deck. The Citanul Stalwart can tap another creature or artifact that's untapped, obviously, to generate 1 mana of any color. And then Gwenna, Eyes of Gaea, for 3 mana, 2 power, 3 toughness here, can tap to add 2 mana of any one color if the creature that was played to cast that spell, and of course it has to be creatures or abilities of the creatures to utilize this mana here. Power 5 or greater, you actually get to untap it and put a +1 counter on Gwenna, right? So we can really pop off there really aggressively. We also have Nissa, Resurgent Animist, in the build, a new card here for 3 mana, 3 power, 3 toughness with landfall. When land enters the battlefield, we can produce an additional color of one of the, the 5, which is great. And then if it resolves a second time, reveal top cards from your library until you reveal either an elf or elemental card. Put that card into your hand, the rest in the bottom of your library in random order. So, additional card advantage here through Nissa. Unfortunately, we are not playing multiple lands per turn within this deck. However, sometimes there's land destruction and your opponent is going to force that. But at the end of the day, we just love the fact that it is an elf that helps ramps us out a little bit further because, we are playing with things like the Silverback Elder and the Defiler of Vigor, which both, activate Gwenna, which is nice. The Defiler, whenever you play a green permanent, you can put a +1/+1 counter on all your creatures, which is great. You can also pay 2 mana for Phyrexian Green to reduce the casting cost, which is ridiculous. And then gaining that life back through the Elder, whenever you cast a creature, either gain 4 life, destroy, artifact or enchantment, or look at the top 5, put a land into play, right? So, we can trigger Nissa through the Elder, but it's pretty rare that we're doing that. Like I said, that card advantage is pretty good. But only if we're not needing to gain life, only if we're not needing to destroy enchantments. And then, like I said, you still have to have Nissa and the Elder in play to go about your day. And then the Vigor is going to put those +1 counters out. Kodama is going to give everything trample that's modified with those +1 counters. The Fauna Shaman can tutor, these specifics out, right? Whether it's the Defiler, the Elder, or Kodama, the Shaman can grab that 2 mana, 2/2. Pay 1, tap it, discard a creature, search for another creature card from your library, right? More ramp within the deck through the Loamspeaker, 1 power, 3 toughness for 2. Tap it to add mana of any color. That's going to trigger Tyvar, right? The +1 counter. We can tap it to make a land a 3/3, which is pretty cool as well. And then we've got Gala here, 2 power, 2 mana, 1 power, 1 toughness with Alliance. So whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you can choose one that's not been chosen this turn, putting a +1/+1 counter on it, creating a tapped treasure or gaining 2 life. So very versatile. It gets bigger, it gets badder as we go, and then is going to gain trample, right? The Visionary for 2 mana, 1 power, 1 toughness. Other elves you control get +1/+1. Whenever you cast an elf spell, you may pay 1 if you do draw a card. So, this is really good card advantage. Plus, it pushes up our field state, one of our main cards in the deck that we can also tutor for with the Shaman if we don't have it. Removal within Cut Down, Go for the Throat, and Tear Asunder, hitting, basically everything. Artifacts, enchantments, non-artifacts, weak creatures, right? And then stand for protection and, you know, a little bit of extra damage output potentially here as well. So a very nice deck, very easy deck to play. You know, we've got our lands here as well. I did miss a few, if you'll excuse me, but it is all fixed now. Thank you kindly. The Mire in play, as well as Who Endures. Gonna increase the consistency a little bit. Minor oversight on my end. Things that you could also potentially play that I don't think we need is, you know, the courtyard, right? The tribal land that you select a creature type. More on that within that deck discussion as we wrap up in today's video. It's a long day. I made it though. Hopefully the deck tech was relatively coherent. You're gonna love the elf deck. You know, just get in. Well, watch the gameplay first, and then get into some matches. And you know, you'll understand why we're playing this deck today. So thanks again for watching. Going first with 3 land, keeping 7. It's a cut down. I don't want to lose Leaf Crown. Right, I'd rather protect it on 3. Ooh, it could be counter magic. It enters, so we're good. And I'm just gonna race. +1 counters all of the way. Hit for 3 to 17. They draw 3rd line in play. Ooh. I really don't like that. We lose Gala. That's so sad. It also needs to, like, that's not going to work for us. Let's just play Glissa, no draw, decline it. Hit Lily for 1.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
Four mana up. This works. No draw. We need to keep that stand up. Swing for 7 to 10. Potentially 11 with the stand. Very nice. I'll draw a card. Good game. Anyways, let's get down and dirty. I obviously wish we always had a 1-drop. That would be the coolest thing in the literal world. I think, you know, we're not positioned too terribly. Obviously, you know, we're memeing today. Am I going to win every single match? Of course. But, you know, it's a tougher deck to play and be as successful, right? It's going to require the big plays. I mean, just go Gala right away. Try to get Nissa out, and then, you know, hopefully we top deck that 4th land. I'll probably still make the treasure as well. There may be counter magic here. Removal. Alright, so Nissa has landed. Of course, if we wanted to be a little bit safer with that, we could have done it next turn. So this is great. Right, we just get to grab manners here, and that puts us up to 5 for the turn, which I really, really appreciate. So here's a Glissa, and then here's a Leaf Crown, and I'm swinging for 4, baby. Let's go. Pretty quick. Discarding up to 2. You know, we don't want this Visionary to die. If they hit us with a Brotherhood's End, that would kill the Visionary. Drop the other 2 elves to 3 toughness. And subsequently, you know, just wipe the whole battlefield, right? Another Kiki. 1 card to rule them all. Ooh. I mean, how do you go wrong? And I think we just be the aggressor still. I'm going to destroy the one that allows them to siphon through their library. Right, and then the chance that they're finding that field wipe is reduced. The Elder, of course, does survive it. Their side of the board does not. I think that's pretty good. And I've got no interest in blocking these. Go ahead. Another Fable of the Mirrorbreaker. It's phenomenal. Alright, we do get a draw here. And we're going to destroy the blocker. Silverback Elder is so powerful. We will pay 1, please and thank you. Another. Uh-oh. And I believe this to be lethal. I'll attack with the Leaf Crown. You know, are they going to block it? Great game. You go first, keeping 7. We have that 1-drop we love, and we have a really good 2-drop, and we can actually 3-drop, which is nice. Looking still for the 3rd land. I'd like to get Tyvar out too. I mean, that's the new card. Let's showcase it if we can. It enters... I'm going to get after it. Yes, we do have protection, but I think we should just go gadget. Oh, I deserve to have it removed now. Dang it. Karma? Why you gotta be like that? Maybe we get lucky, right? I'm pushing my luck. I know. I understand, you know. Gambler's gonna gamble. Greed either kills or really pays off. And in this, you know, we see it pay off here. I'm going to take the draw here, no land. Kind of sucks. And I'm just going to hit for 1. Because, you know, you're greedy and you get away with it once. Don't do it twice. See? Best of both worlds now. We are not in a great spot. Gwenna out. I like the draws, so it's going to help us. You know, it's a control deck, clearly, so the more draws, the better. So we don't run out of value. I wonder if there's a counterspell here. There is. Ooh.
I still think we take the draw. Down to 15. Gaining life. Brutal. Hopefully we don't get field wiped. This could also just be a counter spell again. I don't doubt that. Yep. So we'll just hit for 2 then. To 14. Good interaction from our opponent. Azorius control. Alive and well. Wandering Emperor is up next. Not the worst. Hopefully it's not a field wipe. And if it is an Emperor, we're already tapped for them, right? They can just take whichever they want. Which I assume will be a Leaf Crown. It's a bummer that we take our whole turn off to ramp out. Again, gambling. They have a field wipe. They do not have a field wipe. Wandering Emperor is good here, but maybe they need a little more. So let's see. Obviously, field wipe, they most likely just walk away with it. That's massive value. Oh no. They deal with Tyvar, so not a field wipe. Nissa in play. Double draw. Again, it has to be a Wandering Emperor. The Smite. Okay, that's very good. Down to 9, not the worst. We lost a Visionary. We do have a backup. Ah. Visionary out. Let's keep drawing. They have 3 cards left. Oh, back-to-back field wipes. And that's the life of a control deck. Right? The one thing we don't want to see with this deck is Sunfall. Farewell. Depopulate, you know, burn down the house. Brotherhood's End. We can get around. Right? The other field wipes that exist as well. I know I'm, you know, kind of malicious malfunction, and there's others too, but you know, we can save one creature. Sometimes we can outpace them, but not against the exile, right? They'll get you every time. So now we try to hold on and outpace. We have Go for the Throat, which is not good. But we also have Terra Sunder, which is. Cut down can take out the 1. Oh, Lord, have mercy. It's a Jace for the mill. Taking down Tyvar. Defiler's in play. Maybe. Kodama as well. Tyvar puts a +1 counter on the Loamspeaker, and then the Defiler puts a counter on the team. Does Tyvar also get Death Touch? Whenever one or more elves you control attack, they gain Death Touch. Which this is. So, you know, even if they're going to throw one of these out, we don't mind, because it's gone. Alright, we just deal 1 damage to it, and the other 2 damage go to Jace. Would have been the same outcome, but this way they get to keep the bigger incubate token. They scry to the bottom, 2 cards left in hand. Jace mills us for the draw, 3 cards in hand. With the incubate token. We've got a nice field state. We have trample, we're ready to rip. Do we get it? Good game. Good game, I think we've got it. Pay life here. +1 counter on the team. It should be enough. We get Death Touch in conjunction with the Trample. We going absolutely ham, right? We only need to apply 1 damage. Well, I guess that's with the first strike as well, but nonetheless, good game. And, you know, let's top 1600 here. Going first, keeping 7. I like the lands. You know, at the end of the day, we have both colors. There's 2 to 3 lands, and better with a 1-drop. Sure. But, you know, there's a 2-drop here. There's some removal, and building into the Defiler's not bad by any means. Oh no, more control. Oh no. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Right, we really wanted the treasure there. Draw a card, then discard a card. Is this a Jace deck? Flying 2/3, cut down. Okay. Drawing, then discarding. Okay. I'm going to toss cut down. Do we mill any creatures? Oh, we milled a Nissa. And of course they removed a couple creatures already. Loamspeaker in play. Another Modern Age. Interesting. This is cool to see. I love an original deck. Let's take out the glider. I'm going to go Elder first, if it even enters. No. Dang it. Because the Elder, you know, has the ability to destroy enchantments, and we see the Modern Age here. Liliana. Here's another. Okay. Just with the sacrifice. We are out of cards. Straight up. They still have 4 cards. Oh, nice. Go for the throat. I think, you know, they might get this. They didn't plus with Lily, which I think they should have. Unless their whole hand is removal, and then they don't need to, but... Thirst for Knowledge. Big draw, discard. Double cut down. They discard a land. They swing on Invasion. No, they're going to defend Tyvar. We swing on Lily. Death Touch like it matters. And then Stalwart, I think, should save us from Lily. Right? And they just tossed both cut downs. Maybe they have another Lily. Maybe they have an Edict. Or a Shieldred. That'll do it. I think they can activate Shieldred, can't they? For 5. Menace gets through unblocked. They transform Invasion of Amonkhet into the Lazotep Convert. It comes in as a Silverback Elder. Lamunki. Jason play. Okay, it's all coming together now for them. They draw, we mill. Oh, at least it's an elf and we get to draw. That's important. No attacks, and, well, we're on thin ice. Maybe we can make a run for it. But it's, you know, getting riskier by the turn. Jace is a very good card. And I guess Shielder is just going to transform any second as well, right? Get the draw. Okay. +1 counter. And we can go +3 on it. Let's swing on Jace. I mean, we may... Well... It could be a counter spell. So let's just take what we need. And then we can still pay for Make Disappear if that's what's going on. Another invasion. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that in this trying time. 28 cards. They're 23.
Become subdued.
Dang it, that's not what we need. Fast turn. Oh my lord, that hurts. Just passing your turn. No, you go. I, in fact, don't need a turn. Would you like a free second turn spell? By all means, here you go. With a draw. Another on their upkeep. Breach. Oh my lord. And they pull out the Mindbreaker. I'm going to go ahead and say nice. This is a successful Dimir mill/control deck. Breach, Jace, the Mindbreaker. I really like it. You know? So sometimes to lose a match isn't all that bad because what we've discovered, I believe to be worth it. We only have 17. They're down to 11. I guess they would grab another Mindbreaker, right? If they're going to copy something from the grave, it would be the Mindbreaker. I like this. That's actually really, really good. The Convert, copying the Mindbreaker. Oh, they take our Defiler. Does it have to be from ours? I thought it could be from theirs. Suspect. Toss the speaker. I guess we don't have a lot to go for. Death Touch? But they would just take it. Tyvar's got Death Touch. This is more draw and Lord ability. They're like, yes, keep drawing. I know, but the game... At least it's something, Mac. We don't get the double draw. We're out of forest, but I will take one. And it is a forest. So I think this is a good game. We're going to let them take it, though. So we lose half our library, rounded up. No blocks. Down to 2. Jace gets the mill for the win. As I'm sure he gets 6 here. Beautiful. What a fantastic sight. Going first. Lots of 2-drops. We like it. We're going to go with the Loamspeaker first. And then on 3, we're double dropping. Or not. We love a little Rakdos, don't we? Okay, let's just play Nissa. I'm sure there's removal here too. Phenomenal. Now turn 3 Kiki? No? Are you even a real player? You should probably get better at this game, dude. They can't even turn 3 Kiki. Pathetic. Let's make that treasure token. Let's see if they can turn 5 Despair. Certainly not turn 4 Despair without turn 3 Kiki, which is disappointing. Get Corpse Appraised. Brotherhood's End. You're a wizard, Larry. Double drop. I wish. 5 cards in hand after the draw, 4 land in play. Two more removal spells, I'm sure. Right? Which one of my cut downs do I use? It's so hard. It's so hard. Oh, Corpse Appraiser, looking for a 3rd cut down. People have been playing with the same deck for 9 months now. It's like I have no idea why the play lines are so slow. Like, are you just reading all of the cards that you're allowed to choose from? How do you not already know the answer you're looking for? Like, this is ridiculous. I swear to God, they've just read every word on this triome. They're like, okay, so this is a enters the battlefield tapped. Maybe I should play that way. I'd probably be a better player. You know? It's wild. It's absolutely wild. Get that draw. No attacks. See how I was able to do that without reading every trigger that popped up in front of me and card? It's not like they don't know the deck. They're in Mythic, you know? Don't bug them, HGG. I know you want to. Oh, there it is. Now they're a professional player.
taking the double draw here. And protection. I kind of want to just go for it. But I'll be a gentleman. They're looking for a Shieldred, which I cannot stand. Right? Shieldred's very good. We have some removal in the deck, not too much. They like their hand. They're like, I'm keeping it. I will block this. Invoke Despair. Chandra is very good. Is she going to -3? Is she going to -1? What's she doing over there? What's she doing, girl? What's she doing over there, girl? Come on, -3. A +2, adding 2 mana. Are they going to spend it? They do on a Harvester. You got to get out of town. You got to get out of town, Randy. Land out. Defiler in play. We can't let Chandra sit there. It's just not happening, dude. Let's take her down to 4. And now there's a double invoke. They're going to just win anyways. Look for an instant or sorcery card. You can do it. +1. I don't even have to look at the card. Okay, -X. Jesus. Oh, they already had invoke. That's why. Okay. This deck should not take that long to play. That's ridiculous to me. Golgari Elves. Getting down, getting dirty. Unfortunately, it is at the very end of my day. I'm yet to eat dinner. Very hungry. So I apologize if, you know, at any point today I've been incoherently rambling. And for the, you know, excess of misplays that I can only assume happened as well, right? With that being said, you know, we build the decks in such a way that, you know, they kind of take all that into account. You know, I'm a very quick, I'm a very sloppy player, and we need very powerful decks to overcome that. So, you know, this is what we have for you here today. Generate a bunch of value, you know, go wide, grab Trample and Death Touch and just smash in. So a very fun deck, right? And at the end of the day, that's my main goal is new deck every day, keep the game fun, so I can play it and not get frustrated. We're going to tear into today's pack. Make sure to, of course, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so yet. You can become a YouTube member as well to challenge me every single Sunday to a one-on-one Quintoros, the lore master. Pardon my pronunciation as always. And then let's rip through these. We have the Cliffs, absolutely worthless. Source. Key. The Cryptomancer. Version. Ooh, Surge of Salvation, we like that. That's a keeper. Tandem Takedown, who cares? The Convert or Invasion of Amonkhet, we don't mind. What is this? The Kin Tree Spirit, very nice. Alt art. Oh! The Warcrafting, we like Nahiri's Warcrafting, that's a keeper as well. We get a Holographic Kite Sail, and then a Fall of Thran. So that's actually like a really good pack as far as I'm concerned. Could obviously be better, but, you know, Fall of Thran is gas. Nihiri's Warcrafting is gas. The Kintree Spirit, I haven't played with it yet, but I like it. I like the look of it. Invasion of Amonkhet, a really good uncommon. Surge of Salvation as well. And then I'm always in love with the art cards. They're absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for watching. Have an absolute magical day. And I will see you soon in the next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. All that. And do take care.